If we understand the mechanism and motives of the group mind, it is now possible to control and regiment the masses according to our will, without them knowing it.
This is a story about a man named Edward Bernays that manipulated the entire country and left a mark on the whole world.
Let's start from his early years. Edward Bernays was born in 1891 in Vienna, Austria. When he was 1 year old, he and his family migrated to New York City. When he was 21, after picking a career in journalism, he stumbled upon Richard Bennett, who was a famous actor at the time. Richard was having trouble raising funds for a play he has been working on, so Edward helped him advertising. The project was a huge success, and Edward had so much fun, he decided he wanted to pursue a career in marketing.
His first campaign was in World War I, where he worked on rallying support for the war, which attracted the attention of the president. He also was hired by several big companies to sell the idea of the all-American breakfast, bean, bacon, and eggs. He also worked on a project to change the reputation of Calvin College, that later became the American president. He was hired by many big entities, from big companies to political figures, state-owned enterprises, and even the American government.
To explain his genius, let's take a look at his most famous work, Torches of Freedom. This was a propaganda campaign regarding the marketing of cigarettes. The big tobacco companies hired Bernays, who found an untapped market in women. At the time, smoking was viewed as a very masculine thing. Bernays thought that with the growth of the feminist movement, he and the big tobacco companies could reshape public opinion into making the act of smoking a protest against sex-based inequality. In an effort to do that, Bernays went to the Easter Parade, which was basically as big of a platform for advertisement as the Super Bowl is today. He paid women there to smoke in public and shout the slogan Torches of Freedom, and he also paid journalists to cover stories about the event and document it, thus perpetuating the idea of smoking being also a feminine act. The day after, women began to smoke in public, and the sales of cigarettes doubled, thus marking the campaign a huge success.
In order that so we can understand his tactics fully, let's take a look at the three biggest ideas he introduced into the advertisement world. Number one, he knew that in a given field, the public emulates and takes the word of the people they look up to. For example, in the cooking industry, they look up to chefs, and in the medicine industry, they look up to doctors. Another idea he had is to make the product synonymous with something. For example, a car synonymous with speed and durability, and a Rolex synonymous with wealth and prosperity. The final big idea he had is to make the product a solution to something. For example, a mattress as a solution to sleepless nights.
If you think you recognize one or more of these tactics, you'd probably be correct. Those marketing tricks are still engraved in modern marketing, and those ideas are designed to make you more susceptible to big entities and make you more likely to buy the service or product. So watch out.
So what do we want you to take from this video? Ultimately, we don't want you to think that every marketing campaign is done with malice. We just want you to be more aware of the tricks that Bernays implemented into society because they are used to serve bigger entities before yours. In short, we want you to be aware of these ploys so you can be a smarter consumer.